and unessential. I found myself on Gatsby's side, and alone. From the moment I telephoned news of the catastrophe to West Egg Village, every surmise about him, and every practical question, was referred to me. At first I was surprised and confused, then, as he lay in his house and didn't move or breathe or speak, hour upon hour it grew upon me that I was responsible, because no one else was interested, with that intense personal interest to which everyone has some vague right at the end. I called up Daisy half an hour after we found him, called her instinctively and without hesitation. But she and Tom had gone away early that afternoon, and taken baggage with them. Left no address? No. Say when they'd be back? No. Any idea where they are? How I could reach them? I don't know. Can't say. I wanted to get somebody for him. I wanted to go into the room where he lay and reassure him, "I'll get somebody for you, Gatsby. Don't worry. Just trust me and I'll get somebody for you." Meyer Wolfsheim's name wasn't in the phone book. The butler gave me his office address on Broadway and I called 176 The Great Gatsby. Information, but by the time I had the number it was long after 5 and no one answered the phone. "Will you ring again?" "I've rung them 3 times. It's very important." "Sorry. I'm afraid no one's there." I went back to the drawing room and thought for an instant that they were chance visitors, all these official people who suddenly filled it. But as they drew back the sheet and looked at Gatsby with unmoved eyes, his protest continued in my brain. "Look here, old sport, you've got to get somebody for me. You've got to try hard. I can't go through this alone." Someone started to ask me questions but I broke away, and going upstairs looked hastily through the unlocked parts of his desk. He'd never told me definitely that his parents were dead. But there was nothing, only the picture of Dan Cody, a token of forgotten violence staring down from the wall. Next morning I sent the butler to New York with a letter to Wolfsheim which asked for information and urged him to come out on the next train. That request seemed superfluous when I wrote it. I was sure he'd start when he saw the newspapers, just as I was